into this TV channel. You continue watching Nightfall, the Sun, Vikings, the Alpha, Hope, on under the above. And that's absolutely
I had to do something from the table, but it's just something I was cleaning the table with. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Miguel. We are back with another video. I know y'all been saying, bitch, it's been a long time since y'all made a regular video. I know. But thank y'all for watching. If you're your first time watching to the Scorpion Show, I hope that you click that subscribe button. Also, please like this video and share this video. When I say like that, I mean if you're looking at this video right now, click the like button and share this video, because I was noticing people don't really be sharing our videos like that. So I want everybody to share it. Share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter, share it to somebody on your phone. Tell them about the Scorpion Show. So on today's video, it's not really been a lot of news that we've been hearing about, except for what's been going on down in the Texas area, especially in Houston, because for the past 5 days, Houston has been underwater. Yeah. Since last Friday night when we heard about Hurricane Harvey and how he was coming. And they were telling people, if you don't leave, you need to put your social security number on your body. Because once that's it. And a lot of people eat it this morning. And I think only maybe like 1 or 2 people had died on Rockport. There wasn't really a lot of people that passed away that we knew about. And then when it came to Houston, right now they're saying 31 people, but I would rather say let's wait until after this storm is already like passing. They got the sun out, and it's not really expected to come back, I don't think. But there's a lot of people that have been trapped, or maybe their bodies could have floated from where they lived. Like it could be a lot of situations, but I don't even want to talk about the death part. But I just want to say thank you to all of those people that were out there rescuing others. Some were, got themselves out first, and then they started to help others by having their own rescue boats, because Houston didn't have a lot of equipment to help people, and people were out there just helping each other. And what I loved most about it was that it was an American thing. It wasn't because you were Democrat or because you're Republican, I can't help you. We're talking about lives are on the line, because people can't swim in that water, or it's just a whole bunch of stuff, and I just love seeing that. And I know on CNN they were talking to a lot of people who were trapped in their homes and trying to get them help, and they were able to get help for a lot of people that were by like giving a location exactly of where they at. I would be crazy about putting my address out there, because they wouldn't be able to find your address anyway, because the water was just so high. But they were out there helping people. All the news channels, I've seen some rescues from the news reporters, and just them catching people, or using a rope crew to CNN help somebody. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. The lady seen a man stuck. He was in his truck. What you call them trucks? You be driving them big trucks. Tractor trailer truck. She saved him. She's like, I got somebody coming to get you. It's just like everybody was being here. And I love that those reporters were doing their job. I know some people think it's insensitive of news reporters that they don't cry and stuff like that, but they're out there doing their job, and they're also helping people. We seen a lady on CNN get upset with one of the reporters, but I just feel like that lady was having a breakdown. I don't think that the reporter was being insensitive, because everybody I've seen, the reporter asked, can we interview you? So she wanted to be interviewed, and then she just had a meltdown. Yeah, she had a meltdown.
Which is natural for anybody to have a meltdown in that situation. I also think that we have to realize that if not for the reporters, we wouldn't be getting these first-hand accounts.
Okay.
So the reporters are there doing their jobs. I have not seen one reporter be insensitive. Now, I think that a lot of people feel like asking certain questions is insensitive. But like I said before, as far as I know, they ask these people before they get on camera if they can interview them. And these people have the option of saying yes or no. Yes or no. Now, someone said to me yesterday that, some of these reporters are just sticking these microphones in people's faces. I don't know that to be true. I'm not saying that. So, I don't know that to be true. But what I did say to this person that is, if that is the case, the people who they're sticking the microphones in their faces still have the right to say no and walk away. Nobody, is just going to just stand there if they don't want to be interviewed. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm happy that these reporters are there and letting those of us who are not there see firsthand and hear firsthand. Because there are a lot of people that they're interviewing, and these people are getting information to us, the viewers, and social media about loved ones that are missing, that they can't find, saying, can you please just let my loved ones know that I'm okay? So this is what the reporters are there doing, reporting so that these people can get the word out. And kudos to them for doing their job. This is what they get paid to do, But I would say that, in times like this, we should always have less criticism and less who did what and who's doing what and more of what is it that I can do to help. Because it doesn't help any situation when we're criticizing certain celebrities for how much they donated or if they donated at all. It doesn't help any situation. What is it that you can do? What is it that I can do so that I can be of service to those in need? I don't care what Kevin Hart or J-Lo or 50 Cent or Chris Brown or Kanye West or Mike Epps or Rihanna or Beyonce. I don't care what any of them are doing. I care about what it is that I am doing to help those in need. And there are people out there who feel like it's their right to know what these celebrities are donating, and they feel like, why? I don't know. I don't know. And I have no idea. I have no idea. And this one girl, she told you, was arguing me down like, no, I do have the right to know. And I said, why? 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 And then she said to me, well, because these celebrities make too much money to be donating the money that they're donating. But that's their money that they're donating. And that is not our business to tell people what they should and should not donate. This is one of the reasons why you have so many people donating in private, because of people like her. Yeah. This is why. Because you have people like her telling people what they should and should not donate. With their money that they made. With their money that they made. Yes.
1000bulbs.com is the place to go for lighting fixtures and bulbs where the price is low.
I love their selection.
I save money buying online.
I can't help and give suggestions.
I'll get your light bulbs there on time.
It's the number one place where lighting is low. We ship within one day. We're 1000bulbs.com.
With their money that they made. With their money that they made. Yes. With their money that they made. It's their money, not yours. But I will say this. If you are going to donate, donate. Donate, and not just you donate, but try to get your friends and your family to help as well. Because the more people, the better. Okay? And if you know of any organizations, legit organizations that those can donate, then post it on your website. On your social media. Post it on your Facebook. Post it on your Instagram. Post it on your Twitter. Hey, this is where I donated, and you guys can donate here too. Hey, this is where I sent donations. This is where you can send it to. Don't just be on social media all day, every day, scrolling, seeing what can I criticize today? Who can I criticize today? I can criticize this one today because they don't do that, because this is not what this is about. It's not what that's about. That's not what it's ever about. When people are in situations like this, who donated what and why it's never that case. So donate from your heart, and don't worry about what other people are donating. Because at the end of the day, God's not going to ask you what Kevin Hart donated, or what Joe Osteen did, or what Beyonce donated, or what Mike Epps donated. He's going to ask you, what did you do when you saw those in need and you sat around criticizing other people? What did you do?
You know, a lot of people waiting on Beyonce to They waiting to see how much she gonna give Houston.
But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But you know, her pastor came out and spoke on TMZ about 2 days ago, saying that the two of them are already working on helping those. And what he basically told TMZ is, Beyonce is no stranger to helping Houston in particular because that's where she's from. He said she's no
foundation center.
Yeah, and they have a foundation center as well. He said that she's no stranger to helping Houston when we have situations. He said, but one of the things about her is that we all know here how private she is, and she's one of those people that doesn't like for us to announce what she donates. So therefore, we don't out of respect for her. But it was just confusing to me that people were asking, well, when is Beyonce going to donate? And I'm thinking, like, why would y'all think that somebody like Beyonce, somebody like Beyonce, not Kelly Rowland, she's from here too, but they will always worship Beyonce. But why would you think that people like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland and other celebrities from Houston, why would you think that they would not donate to Houston? You know what I mean? That's just like us being these big stars one day, and something like that happens here in Philly, and we just sit back like, oh, that's a shame, I can't leave. Why would we not help? You know what I mean?
Praise to the city of Philadelphia.
I think that people just ask certain questions just so they can get the response. You know what I mean? And it's like, I fell into that trap a few times over the past few days, and I said, no more Miguel.
What do you think about the whole Joel Osteen situation?
The Joel Osteen situation, I think that was something that there's two sides to every story. You got Joel Osteen, saying that not necessarily his church, but the surrounding areas near his church were flooded. And so therefore it was hard for certain vehicles to get to the church. And then you had some people who drove up to the church and said, no, ain't nothing flooded because see, I'm standing right here, whatever the case may be. This is what I said. Whether it was flooded near that area or whether it wasn't flooded near that area, at the end of the day, the doors of that church are now currently open, and that's all that matters. Get people to that church if they need shelter. If not, if you don't want to go there, keep it moving. But all this criticizing, again, of certain celebrities, of Joel Osteen, that's just a waste of time and energy and breath, okay? Because I can honestly say, if to this day, the church was still closed, whatever the case may be, and people were criticized. But the church is open, and people are still having negative things to say. It's like,
and then you went too far. Now, before
let it go.
I was over it because, like, you just can't say your prayers when you have a $17,000 seat stadium or arena. Let them people inside of their church.
But like I said, I didn't know because I never saw physically any surrounding areas that it was flooded. So I couldn't come to his defense and say, well, it is flooded, and then I couldn't criticize him. Well, first of all, I wasn't going to criticize him because that's the man upstairs job. That's not my job. It's not my job.
But you can tell you want nobody in there. You don't want nobody in there.
Well, I don't know what he
wants interviews. You look at his whole body and it's like,
But Joel Osteen to me is a very stiff individual anyway.
But I sometimes if he comes in at midnight, I watch him. Because, he's inspirational to me from when I watch. I don't watch it all the time. But he's never said nothing to make me feel like I can't get into him. And I love TD Jakes. They don't show TD Jakes like that on regular TV no more. So, he got moved all the way up. But, that's no dig at TD Jakes. But I'm just saying, here in Houston, why not open your church and help everyone? This will bring more people to your church, even those that didn't have no faith. You might get them faith to the Lord. They can find faith by being inside of the church.
But again, like I said, damn if you do and damn if you don't. You know what I mean?
It's open now. It's a big deal right here for the things to out there.
People are still, so like I said, but it's a damn if you do and damn if you don't. Just like Donald Trump. I am no fan of Donald Trump by the stretch of the imagination. I think all of you know that. But Donald Trump went to Texas the other day. He went down there to meet with certain officials to find out what it is that the federal government could do to help those in Texas and Louisiana. I saw a few people saying, well, what took him so long? And then I'm thinking, but that was like 2 days ago, which was like, this was like Tuesday when he went down there. The storm had just started over the weekend. So it was like, what do you mean with took so long? And then I saw an article on CNN just yesterday that said, did he go down too soon? And I'm thinking like, well, damn if he do and damn if he don't. And this was the first time I felt like I need to defend Donald Trump. Because it was like, you got people criticizing saying what took them so long when the storm just happened over the weekend. Here it is Tuesday.
Was this an opinionated article or this was a real?
This was, I think it was just an opinionated article.
Okay.
But my thing was, why would that even be an opinion? You know, it's, what do you mean too soon?
Yeah.
And you got one person or a few people saying it's taking too long to come down, and mind you, it just stopped raining. And y'all talk about what took them so long.
Yeah.
And now you got people saying, oh, it came down too soon. But he's coming back again this weekend.
Yeah,
And he's going to Louisiana.
I believe that he's only doing it just to say that he did it, and he did it faster than nobody. That's the only reason why I think.
But I will say this. Because I'm going to come to his defense again. Because right now, at this very moment, and this week of this all happening, I have not heard him mention anything political regarding this situation, and I've not heard him mention any other president saying that, oh, I went down there faster. Now, not yet. He may do that in the future, and I hope he doesn't, because I feel like this right here, when things like this happen, this shows true character and a testament to a lot of presidents when they have to deal with things like this. And I hope and pray that Donald Trump does not take this situation and try to make it political. But then again, we are talking about Donald Trump. But right now, to me, I feel like let the man do what it is that he needs to do as president. Reassure the people down there in the Gulf Coast that they are getting help from the government, and it is coming. And I just feel like people just, like I said earlier, we need to stop doing so much criticizing and just see what it is that we can do to help. Because when we do all this criticizing, it stops us, and we take less energy on helping folks. Right. So, less criticizing and more what it is that we can do to help.
And something that I've been seeing is this big lady, and this man, they've been seeing in the shelters in Houston. Did you see him, Anderson Cooper? And yeah, I don't know who that lady is, but I hope she gets a record deal, because her voice is so powerful. And I know you loved it. If you heard it. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it was a group of them singing.
I only seen one person.
No, it was a video with a group of them. It was her, and they were all in the circle and they were singing.
I only seen one, maybe the other people that want to do the interviews. But when she was singing, when she was singing, I could feel it. But then the other guy, I wasn't. The first time he sang it, I said, Then the second time, he's like, I can't sing it. And I hear the family over there trying to make it worse. Don't worry about that. But shout out to them. I hope that lady gets a record deal from this. And I'm glad that they're out there. And I hope that no! I would always say that's what you said. No. You would make me quote this music up in my mind. Because it's like right here and I'm trying to get it out. And I can't laugh, so don't do that to them. Leave it that nice. Oh, can we talk about the Mayweather fight? Because we watched the fight.
Wait, can I say something before we talk about the fight? I just want to say this. I'm partnering with my church, and we're going to set up a donation spot at the church so that individuals can come if you're in Philly or in the Philly area, that you can come and drop off things. Now, we're still in the early stages, so hopefully by Saturday, Sunday, early Monday, I will have information on what it is that we will need for you guys to donate. If you can donate, send things in. If not, there is a website where you can actually send in donations. A website that Houston's mayor had posted, and it is G as in God, H as in Harry, C as in cat, and F as in fat.org, and you can go there and Mayor Turner established this hurricane relief fund, and you guys can go on that website and you can donate. You can see how you can donate, what you can donate, and where your money will go to. For those of you that don't want to donate to the Red Cross, because I saw a lot of people everybody's saying that. But you know what's so crazy? Because, well, let me just say this real quick. So for those of you that would like to donate here and you can't donate to my church, you can donate there. But for those of you that are in the Philly area, I will have that information hopefully by this weekend, and it will let you guys know what exactly it is we need, so that we can send it off, and what the drop-off times will be, so that you won't just be coming all types of hours and then the church will close. So I will have that information for you guys. But regarding the Red Cross, it's interesting because I was seeing a lot of people over the past week criticizing the Red Cross, and listen, rightfully so, they had their reasons for criticizing. But I was saying to myself, wow, that's crazy because people really do have different experiences. I said because for me, I felt like I remember when the Red Cross came here and helped y'all tremendously.
Yeah, y'all ain't even got to say nothing now. Because I'm like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I was seeing people criticize the Red Cross, I said, well, y'all got your reasons for criticizing them. I said, but the Red Cross did the damn thing when it came to Kevin and his family when their house caught on fire 2 years ago, and I was here firsthand when they actually came here. It was like a day after the fire or 2 days after. The next day after the fire, with a car with all his money on it, and of course I know because I was the designated driver, so I had to drive them around to go pick up the stuff. But I was saying to myself, I remember the Red Cross actually being there immediately after the fire. I mean, immediately. And not just for y'all. A neighbor of mine a few years ago, maybe about 5 years ago, her house caught on fire. And I remember the Red Cross was there. I don't know if it was the next day, it may have been 2 days later, but they were there as well and helped them out tremendously. And I'm thinking like, well, I guess everybody has.
Yeah, I don't know where they do with their money, so I know that they help our family out a whole lot. And they, my mom, her husband, my sister, and my brother, they stayed there. And yeah, they stayed longer than what it normally was because
the Red Cross shelter here.
Yeah, because the house is almost finished. So like they've done great things. So I can't sit here and say anything bad. It's kind of like how you people support these things all of a sudden, and then when one person say, "Oh, they like this," then everybody gets on the bandwagon. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. When did the Red Cross become such a bad thing? Y'all help me out.
Apparently, they're saying that it became a bad thing when with the Haiti earthquake, where a lot of the money was not sent to Haiti to help them rebuild like it was supposed to, and to this day they're still trying to rebuild down there. And but like I said, there's different situations for different people and different, and I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm not even saying that that's true because I'm not 100% sure about that whole story. But like I said, personally, I can't talk about Haiti. I cannot talk about Haiti. I can't talk about nobody else. I can only talk about what I witnessed with my own eyes here at this house 2 years ago. That's what I'm speaking on. I will let everybody else speak about Haiti and all that. Mikhail is speaking about what he saw here and how they helped this family and my neighbor 5 years ago tremendously with their house fires. Anybody else I can't speak upon because I was not there. And I can't tell y'all lying. I will never do that because I don't know the full story. But can't nobody tell me that I'm lying about what happened here because I was up here with that. You want to say anything?
Oh, I do want to say something, but not about these things. Well, we do want to send our prayers out to you guys. If you guys have not found shelter, hopefully you guys will find shelter. And I know that FEMA has been out there helping a lot of people get all the help you can get and don't turn nothing down. Don't let your pride get in the goddamn way of some help. Get all the help you can get.
And also, if you are in Texas and you, would like to send me a list of things that y'all may need down there, please DM it to me on my Instagram. If you follow me, if you can, I don't know if you can send it if you don't follow me, but if you follow me, DM it to me. I have a friend, Roland, he lives down Texas, and he texted me today, and he sent me a list of things that they will need, and he also sent me a picture the other day of his neighborhood, and I mean, it is completely underwater. Like, the water is at the top of the cars. So, hit me up so I will know, and like I said, we're going to make a list at my church, and we're going to have some flyers put out in the neighborhood around my church, so if people in the neighborhood want to come and donate things, and I will let you guys know. But please DM me whatever it is that you feel as though we may need to send you guys, or that you guys may need. I already know that you guys need toiletries, you guys need clothes and water, but whatever else there may be that you may say, this is what we need. please hit me up, and I will try to get that on the list for us.
And the Philadelphia AIDS Walk or AIDS Walk Philly is Sunday, October 15th, which is the third Sunday in October. If you are in the Philadelphia area, if you live in Philadelphia, you've never done the walk and you want to do the walk, please let me know, because I really want the Scorpion Show supporters to actually do this walk. One year we had 10 people, the next year we had one person, last year nobody came. I would like for our supporters to come out and actually walk. HIV, AIDS, and all the other STDs out there is a topic nobody wants to talk about, nobody wants to really have those in-depth conversations about. But I would really love, because we all know somebody infected, or excuse not infected, but affected by HIV. It could be a family member, a friend. I would love for people to come out and walk with the team, and on October 15th. So if you're interested, please let me know. Or if you just want to donate, I'll put a link inside the more info box for you to do that. But I really would love for you to walk more than to donate. I would love for you to walk.
Or to do both. Because the donation is good too.
Yeah, and the walk is only a good hour and 15 minutes. If you got an hour and 15 minutes on Sunday, come on out and do the walk. And a lot of people asking me, how am I doing? I'm doing much better with my mom being in the hospital. If you did not know, my mom has been in the hospital since Sunday. And I did a video. If you didn't watch the video, it's called Let's Talk About It, or something like that. And I explained the whole thing, and I ain't got time to explain the whole thing yet. But my mom is, it's too long, it's way too long. I gave them from Thursday.
I'm getting hot.
I didn't want to turn the ear on because, I got that cold.
Oh, well, don't turn it on.
And so I explained the whole situation. And my mom has been recovering since early Monday morning. So, bitch, let me turn this ear on.
No, don't turn it on if you're going to get, because you're sick. I'm getting hot. So straight.
I don't want you to do that. So, she's just been in recovery since Monday, and she was like in a delirious state. But today is like the first day where she had been responsive to us. Because before, like, we put our hands up on her eyes and shit, like, she would not follow. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, it was more like making these noises. One day she was calling for her mom. And I just was like, and she wouldn't even, acknowledge that I was even there. Like, she didn't acknowledge that I was there. And I didn't go to the hospital yesterday, but my family was up there. And they was just like, she's still, in pain. Well, she's going to be in pain. But today, she was like, at first I was like, oh, she's still effed up. And then she started responding. She was calling me. She was talking to my sister Gigi. She acknowledged Sam. So it was like she's trying to come along. But she's going to be in there for probably another couple more. I don't want to say a couple more days. I don't want to say another week. I don't know. But she's going to be in there because she has to recover. And she's not even in the room. She's still in ICU.
Oh yeah, she's going to be in. She's in intensive care. So she's going to be there for a bit.
Yeah. So it's just that I was talking to you guys about how it'd be tough as hell to try to get your parent to listen and do the things that they need to do. And I want to say thank you to everyone who left comments on that video, who was DMing me. People DM me on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter. Just thank y'all so much. And it meant a lot to me to know that I'm not the only one going through this or feeling like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Just thank y'all because it just means a whole lot to me. And a lot of people gave me words of encouragement about the situation, so I appreciate that a whole lot. And I know it's still going to be a tough road, and I just don't want her to go back down the wrong way when she gets home. It's tough, though. It's tough when you want your parent to do the right thing. I know a lot of you guys were saying more so it wasn't your parent, it was a grandparent that you were helping. And once you get a certain age, bitch, you be like, fuck it. Like, you stuck in your ways. And it's like, if you want to be here longer, these are things you need to do. And that's all I want. I want my mom to be here a long time. You know, so if she wants to be here a long time, she has to do what she has to do. What she's supposed to do. What she's supposed to do. So it's tough. It's tough, but I hope that it gets better. I'm not going to only pray for it. Like I prayed on Sunday, like I've been praying. Like I just was like, because I didn't know which way it was going to go. Because the way those doctors was talking, like, they was just like, bitch. And we just was like, it got to the point where the conversation with my siblings was just like, well, we know how she was. Like, but y'all got to do whatever y'all got to do. Y'all got to do what y'all have to do. Who's y'all? The doctors, the surgeons and stuff like that. Y'all got to do whatever y'all got to do. Like, they don't want, like, they were saying, like, it was complicated either way. But the easier way they want to do it, so they had to do the old fashioned. And it's just, like, I know she's going to be in pain, because she's laying there in pain. Like, she tried to move, she tried to get up. I'm like, girl. Then today she was like, God damn. I was like, oh yeah, she's coming back. She is coming back because she wasn't talking like this. Like, then they was asking all kinds of questions like, how was your mom at home? Like, they was acting like she was, like, not a person that speaks and stuff like that. I'm just like, this thing's drugs y'all got her on. That's why she's acting like this. But normally she has a conversation. Like, I want to show them, like, a YouTube video. But I'm like, no, I ain't going to do that. But yeah, I'm in much better spirits, especially since leaving the hospital. Because y'all seen that picture I posted, bitch, I was mad. Like, what's taking so long? And she's more responsive now. And I can only imagine what she's talking about in there now. If she's talking, and then tomorrow on Saturday and stuff like that. So thank you guys for your prayers and thank you guys for your words of encouragement. And Mikhail know what I be going through here. So I'm not exaggerating. Keep up. It's a hot ass mess. I'll leave it at that. And if you missed Mama Scorpion on the show last week, she did make a rare appearance on our show. So you can check it out there. And what else do we need to talk about?
I would ask that y'all keep my family in prayer too.
Yes.
Because I have a cousin who is battling stage 4 cancer, and he was placed on hospice on Sunday. We had to rush after church down to Delaware with this. It's just, it's sad. It's just a sad situation. And right now, he has been declining. It's really nothing they can do. That's why they placed him on hospice. The cancer has begun to spread, and it's nothing that the doctors can do. So right now, they're just basically trying to make him very, very comfortable. And so, you know, I've been in contact with his wife, and it's just one of those things that you just like, you know, this cancer. It's just like it just gets us, especially us black men. It just gets us. It's crazy. It really is. But I just, you you hope and pray for the best. You know what I mean? You know, everything's in God's hands right now. But like I said, he is in hospice, and you know, he's still, thank God, he's still here with us. And but I would just ask that you keep both of our families in prayer. You know what I mean? It's hard, and this has not been an easy week for us. Because remember we were talking about that the other day on the phone. I said this has been one of those weeks that you feel like, yeah, what the hell is going on? From the hurricane to personal things, you're like, what the hell? But the man upstairs, he knows what he's doing. He got it all under control. So,
damn, now I'm trying not to cry. But it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I believe it's going to be fine. And that's all we can do is keep the faith. And those people down there, you say you'll be strong. It's going to make you even stronger. You'll be even stronger. You're stronger than you know. And it was something else that I wanted to talk about. The VMAs are just horrible. And can I just say,
and I didn't watch it.
I didn't even know they were. Yeah, they were. And they got the lowest ratings ever. That man in the history of the VMAs. Yeah, and then I'm trying to good thing that y'all say is we got more teenage people to watch the Game of Thrones. They don't know nothing about a throne or the game, okay? The game or the throne.
And let me tell you something. This season of Game of Thrones came and went. It's over now.
Yeah.
It's over. It came and went.
Did you watch
But it was good. Yeah. Every episode. That's my show. It was good. It wasn't a lot of battles like it was last season, but it was good. And this last episode, I'm like,
I don't even talk about it because I ain't catch up to it yet. Everybody's been talking about it. Even Gigi been talking
it's
about
like,
it.
why I left behind.
No,
I know this girl, one of my followers, she said, I just can't get into it. She said, I tried to watch a couple episodes. I said, that's the thing. You have to get past the first season. Once you get past the first season, because the first season is a little slow, the first 3 episodes, because it's trying to explain all of the characters. But baby, once you get past that first season, you be like, bitch, how did I not watch this? Because it just gets good. And I'm not a fantasy watcher. I don't watch fantasy shits. I don't watch shits like, what do you call it, Harry Potter and what's the other one with the Hobbits and all the little bullshits, Lord of the Rings. I don't watch fantasy shit like that.
I fell asleep in Lord of the Rings.
But this, I told one of my followers, I said, this when you watch it, it don't even seem like it's fantasy. It seems like it's actually happening in real life.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't get fantasy from that.
Yeah,
I
it seems
like
like
it.
it happens in real life.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good.
Yeah, really good. Something else I'm like one episode caught up with is Insecure. I gotta catch up on him. I stopped watching him in Headlines. I feel so hard for saying it. I stopped watching it. Oh my god, I feel so hard. But yes, that shit got boring to me because it's the same stuff. And when I last stopped watching Kids, then I knew her child was dead. And we like 4 or 5 episodes in, and the child died. So I'm like, you know what? I can stop. And then, bitch, I could probably watch the season finale and not care about nothing else that happened. Like, it won't even matter. I do gotta catch up on Green League. Everybody's been talking about it.
Wait, is it 2 episodes? Okay, because I was about to say, every time I went on my thing, it was always the same.
Yeah, and I do know the outcome of the fight. Now, I don't say that part.
What outcome of what fight?
Between Mac and Grace.
Okay, it's probably in the apartment. No, in the parking lot. When she tore up his car.
No, when they fighting in the apartment.
All of them was fighting in the parking lot.
No.
This is season 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was, that's a new episode. 823 is a new episode.
822.
No, that says 823. 816.
No, it came back like earlier this month. It came back.
No, I'm saying I'm counting the new episodes that I missed. So this episode came on the 30th. Yeah, which is on a Wednesday. Then the next night, right? Then this was on the 23rd, the Wednesday before that.
And this came back to 15.
Will you let me count? And it wasn't the 15th, it was the 16th. I'm looking right. It comes from Wednesdays, not Tuesdays.
Excuse me, okay? But it came on the 15th.
Oh, it did come on the 15th.
Yeah, don't kill me.
But I did miss the, okay, so I have to catch up from the 15th on there. I didn't know that. So I got a couple, but yeah, I got some episodes. Oh, also, by the way, I know I'm late, and I know y'all gonna tell me that I'm late, but I was just telling Kevin, last night I started watching the documentary, Spike Lee's documentary, When the Levees Broke. Mind you, I'm 11 years late. I am. And mind you, for 11 years I kept saying I need to watch this. And it took for Hurricane Harvey for me to say, let me just sit down and watch this. And baby, when I tell you I watched this, first of all, I'm not finished. I'll only watch the first half. It's like a 2-part, 4-half, whatever they do. Well, I don't know why he did it that way, but whatever it is. Okay. I watched the first half, which was like 2 hours or something.
But the first part,
Spike Lee documentary about the levees, right? Not just the levees, but that's like the first 10 minutes. Yeah. But the rest of the documentary is about the storm. It's long. Yeah, it's very long. Spike Lee documentaries are very, very good. Okay? And they're very graphic. Because there was a scene, if you never saw it, there was a scene in this documentary where they were showing the dead bodies that were floating in the water. And I mean, they were showing them, like, how polluted they were. And many of the bodies were decomposed. I mean, they didn't blur nothing. This one body, I still have this image in my face. This one body looked like It was so low that you couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman in the face. That's how badly bloated and decomposed it was becoming. But yes,
People walking down that bridge.
what broke my heart is because I remember this like it was yesterday when they were showing a scene. They showed on the news and they showed a picture of this person that was in this wheelchair and was leaning against this door and the eventually was dead. And when I watched this documentary, they actually were interviewing the woman's son, and he was explaining how they had rode the storm out in the house because his mother was bedridden. She was in her 80s and she was bedridden. And then once the storm was over, they were able to get out of the house. A boat came by and got them and took them to the convention center, I think it was. And while they were there, they were outside waiting for a few days for help to come, and nothing ever came. And then he described how his mother died right there in front of him. He said he thought she was leaning over to go to sleep. And then how he was saying that the people were telling them when they died, you got to take the bodies over to a certain part of the side of the building. And he said he thought that the people were going to come and bring them and put them in the refrigerator, but they found out there was no electricity, so they were like, no, we're not bringing them in here. We got to keep them over here. And then the sad part about it is that when he was saying when the buses finally came and he wanted to go over and just see his mother one last time, he said they told him, no, you either stay here or you get on the bus. And he said he had to make that decision, but he had written a note, his mother's name and his information, so if they were to find the body, who to get in contact with. And I said, oh my God, I remember this 12 years ago, this image and this woman holding this piece of paper, and I said, this is so sad. But to think that we're dead bodies out on the street for days and days and days and days and days and days.
I remember how, and since
After the water had receded, and they were still dead bodies out on the street. I said, oh my God. How can you imagine what that smelled like? Because after a few days, after a day or two, a dead body starts, and then right away they start backing up in that heat.
I don't want to know, but it was just sad images to look at.
It was very sad. Very, very sad. But what I will say with this situation with Harvey, I feel like this particular situation with Harvey, the help is more.
They're more responsive. Like
They're more responsive.
And it's not no days of
And it's not
saying it's particular things, but not as many people are waiting.
But what I will say to this too, because I really want to say this, when you live in an area like a hurricane-prone area, like the Gulf Coast, and you are told to evacuate, the best thing for you to do is evacuate. I wouldn't even suggest wait it out in your home and see because we survived this one, we can do no. Because a lot of times people don't die from the actual hurricane, they die from the floods. Because their homes get flooded and people can't swim and then they drown. So I would suggest that you leave. This woman when the Levees Broke documentary, she made a very good point. She said, a lot of people, when evacuations happen, they can't leave because they don't have the resources, the finances to leave. And she was absolutely right. But what I would say is cities need to make it so that when situations like this happen, there are shelters already set up and in place so that people can go to, so they won't have to feel like they have to go all the way out of state and things like that. They have something in their city that they can go to. Because just staying at home, it don't help. And the reason why I say that is because the other day, I don't know if you guys are watching this, but they showed on CNN a map of this area in Texas where 911 calls were coming in from people still at home trying to get help. There were so many 911 calls that you couldn't even see all the dots on the map. And what I say to that is, earlier you had said that they didn't have enough resources to get the city. And it's not that they didn't have enough resources, it's that more people decided to stay home than they were supposed to. And so therefore, other people had to come out and help. But what I would say to you is, don't put people in jeopardy and danger to come and help you when you know that you should be leaving. Okay? Because there was a police officer who died the other day. He drowned because he was going out to try to help people, but he ended up drowning. And I'm like, people need to take heed. When it's time to go, go. Because it makes it much easier for rescuers to get in and help people. Because when you got people scattered all over in areas that they know that they were told that they were supposed to leave in, and you still decide that you should stay, that's not cool, and it's not cool at all. It's not cool. And then you call 911 50 billion times saying, why ain't nobody here yet? Well, your area was the area that was told to leave. Why are you still there?
The crazy thing is, a lot of people left New Orleans and went over to Houston. And some never went back.
And now people are leaving Houston to go
probably go somewhere back to Louisiana. And it's like, they're like, bitch, now I already been through this. Now I gotta go through this again. I can only imagine what they feel like.
I didn't want to mention this, but I have to mention it. And it's not funny. I gagged when I heard this. So Don Lemon was interviewing this girl the other day. And she was trapped inside her apartment. Her cousin, and her 3-month-old baby. She was trying to be strong because her cousin is 24. She said, my cousin's 24 and she can't swim. And she...
So it sounded like he was right out there. Right coming into the house.
It's right out there. Always right out there. He was interviewing this girl and she was upset because her apartment was flooded. Her apartment was on the low level. And it was like waist deep. And her cousin was scared because her cousin couldn't swim and the baby. So Don Lemon had asked her, he said, well, is there any way that you can go up to any of the higher apartments? And she said, well, there is. She said, but the thing about that is, I have a neighbor down here who said that she went upstairs. She came down and told us that she went upstairs to ask one of the ladies if she could come inside her apartment with her. And she said, the lady said, you'd have to give me
$300. That's a heartless BITCH. $300.
And you want to know what somebody said to me in my comments when I posted it?
They would have said the same thing.
I'm not sure. I just didn't sit there.
Look what she said.
She left in my comments and said, well, first of all, this was sad. Because there were several people in my comments who are down there in Texas who said the sad thing about it is the lady is telling the truth because there are many people out there charging people to help them.
Just to survive. And what if that was your
right? But you know what? There's one lady, I blocked her. She said to me in the comments, I don't agree with what the lady said, but I mean, people do have bills.
What? I got bills too. Maybe I should charge you to start watching the Scorpion show. Now that wouldn't be right.
What bills are you paying?
When it comes to saving someone's life, or helping someone with a 3-month-old baby.
Think to say, I have bills, so therefore I'm going to charge you.
There's a heartless BITCH.
I said, you know what, I can't even argue, I'm just going to block you. Because you're probably that same person that would charge somebody. If you say something like that out of your mouth, that means that you would do something like that.
Yeah. That's saying the number 4. Is there other neighbors in there?
I don't know. But the lady didn't say it to her. She said the lady said it to one of the neighbors.
Yeah,
the neighbor had that door.
I wouldn't ask either. But maybe if you thought,
that's why she was standing in waist deep water in her apartment with a 3-month-old baby. Because the woman
she said I got a 3-month-old baby.
Well, who knows? Well, who knows what that? It doesn't matter if you have a 3-month-old baby. If you would just buy your damn self with a cat, I'm gonna let you in my apartment.
Yeah, but
bitch, the point is, if you need my help, come in. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you need to give me $10, $13, $20, $300. It doesn't matter if you have a baby or a cat. I'm going to help you. I'm not going to charge you.
All right, Joe Osteen.
It doesn't make sense.
All you have to do is open the doors to that church. Let those people in. And
you told them $300.
And he was out there blocking people because they said something about it. He said, now people, you just got to wait 10 more days.
10 more days. Because you was a bad boy and you said something about it. Oh, you want to get in touch with the mainstream media, huh? You get 10 more damn days. Fuck you think you is? You want to report somebody. I don't want the city's job. Shit, jobs trying to come by. Shit, I'm having a hard time with mine. You know what I mean? Now open these doors. You come in and act civilized like you're supposed to. You should be such a big ass city. You know you're looking around. Okay? Don't come in and tell them. And don't make them mess.
Oh, it's going to be a mess. Oh, you can believe that.
Take your shit with you.
So what about the other stadiums in Texas? Like, I mean, what the convention center? You got the Astrodome was probably closed. But they got these big doors.
But you got to remember, it all depends. It all depends on if the areas near these places are flooded. Because today on the news they were saying that there were some areas who weren't flooded, that got flooded from this, who areas who weren't prone to be flooded in the past, and they were completely flooded. So it just all depends on where these certain areas, where these certain places are. You know what I mean? That's why I said I couldn't criticize Joel Osteen because I didn't know what the area around his church looked like. I just didn't know that, you know, and I still don't know because nobody has sent a picture saying, well, this is what it looked like, you know.
Well, I heard something like this parking lot was so flooded. But so what? That ain't got nothing to do with the parking lot. What? This parking lot was flooded. Like, you know, like the parking garage in some area like that.
Well, if the parking lot is flooded, then maybe the street is flooded, and that's probably why people couldn't get into.
But when people came out there on their periscopes and was showing what was going on, it's like, bitch, the doors is not open, and why aren't the doors open?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't.
And I think this would have went to any pastor that would have done that.
Right.
And I believe that, and it's not because he's a white man. It's because they're coming down on him because you're a man of God. And Jesus wouldn't do that. He wouldn't say, just pray. Did you open up them doors to that church? If you got a man of a mattress store opening up his shit and let people lay over all his merchandise, you can't open up the church? Come on. You know, so, and that being said, they asked him when you do all that kind of street stuff, when he said up myself, I'm a discount. Of course, they was asking that on MSNBC. And people will buy those bids because people need to start over.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like writing something down. You feel like, you know, I'm with them. Well, put it on pressure. Put it on pressure.
That's it. Still in that plastic.
Hold on, man. Don't take it off. You know, somebody sleeping in another mind.
That's a twin, right?
Yes. Somebody sleep, don't try, man. Bitch is big enough for me. And you may sleep in that man. You know I'm living in this house.
But they don't do it.
Hey, but that's not there. Then you got a grown face, man. Did I say something? Yeah, let me get out of here before I start running my mouth. But I do want to say thank y'all. Yeah, thank y'all for what? What? Shut your mouth, because I ain't even tell them. But then you not spilling the fucking name. You ain't listen to that. You just everything else.
Everything else.
We ain't whispering now. Bitch, this is the first video in a long time when we ain't whispering. We ain't whispering, so yeah. Shout out to us. Shout out to y'all for watching. Keep everybody. Look, listen. Don't just pray for one specific part of the world. Pray for every soul that is walking this earth. That's how we get everybody. And we used to say that back in the day.
When prayers go up, blessings come down. Now, I don't know if that's what you're about to say. That's what I'm saying. When prayers go up, blessings come down. Yeah. Now, what were you about to say?
We used to pray for everybody in the world. Now we just be like, pray for Houston. No, pray for everybody. We all need them. We all need the prayers. We all are going through something. Pray for everybody. Pray for everybody in the world. That, you know. But if someone specific to ask you, you know, you could also do that too. But make sure you never mind. Because I'm about to say something, and I don't want to be like that. So we're gonna go. We're gonna have a great weekend. It's Memorial Day. I mean, it's Labor Day weekend.
It's gonna be a rainy weekend.
Yeah, we're not gonna be here on Monday. But I might pop up around here on this YouTube signal. But to those that's going to Atlanta, y'all know what I'm about to say. Wrap it up. Don't be
still have those events there?
Yes. And it's huge. But I know it's gonna be raining really bad down there too. But
I don't want to go on vacation in this rain.
yes. And then mind you, Hurricane Arthur is coming, and she's threatening the islands this weekend. So it's like, this is too much going on. It's too much going on. You can't go to overseas because people want to run you down, and then you can't even go because the rain is coming and stuff. Just stay home. Everybody stay home. But to those that's in Atlanta, who are going there, trying to get you something, make sure you put a condom on. Now, I know y'all grown, but put a condom on. And that's all I'm going to say. Everybody be safe, have fun. Have some fun for me. Take a shot in my name.
Oh, I think you're supposed to say take a shower in my name.
I've never heard that before.
That's what the truth is say.
No, and shout out to Taylor Swift. But no, shout out to Fifth Harmony. Because this music has been tired. But I like their album. And it's a girl group. The Taylor Swift video, I thought I was going to really like that. I don't know something's going on. She's not even singing right. She don't even sound right to me. Not that Taylor Swift is an amazing blower, but well, you never know. Great gowns, beautiful gowns. That's all I feel that.
Well, she just like
Something else to catch up on. Chasing Atlanta and the Legends panel. It's their series finale, and it was good. They shouted out "Got to Be Real." This is that. It was good. Beyonce is basically trying to get on the Legends panel, and they trying to say, "Look, you got to do it for 20 years." And she's like, "But I have been there for 20 years." They try to say, "Not technically, because you haven't been a solo." Oh, please, but you gotta watch it because it's good.
It ain't just Diana Ross and Tina Turner.
But bitch, watch it because Beyonce pulled the cards. Okay, it was good. It's amazing. I love it.
Trying to do that to them. More paying the bill, but because it's Beyonce.
Okay. Bitch, yeah, I loved it. Shout out to
What side though? I saw this guy today on the train that had a tattoo on his lower back that said "interval caution."
Did you try to go with it?
No.
Would you go with it?
No. All those games. Let me leave.
Because I got to go for it. Yeah. Interval caution. Let me anything back to you.
As a matter of fact, I feel it was you at first. I was like,
sure. You don't know me to have no chance stand and try it.
but I know. A big train.
I know what you do.
And listen, hey, I do it well.
And then jump in church on Sunday.
Hey,
falling out.